Hey, Nate,
What's up?
my guy.
Huh?
I'm about to drop something on you, like, serious. Like, no joke.
Oh, I don't like that. Like poopy?
No, not like poopy.
Okay, that would be a
Okay, so if you're... Listen, my guy, listen.
Oh, God. What
On
are we,
deck.
13?
Here we go. Here we go. On deck, dude. Ice in my veins.
Okay.
Sheesh. Here we go.
Sheesh!
Ready?
Don't put that in.
If you... I'm putting it in there. If you quite literally raise chickens,
Yeah.
does that make you a chicken tender?
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Do the thing where you talk to YouTube, because I can't handle that anymore.
What up, YouTube? It's Two Fat Guys Pull here with another comic book haul video for you for the week of June.
Ooh. Ooh.
Wait, I just went back in time.
Ooh.
June 9th? Yes, June 9th. Yeah, it's
You
not
thought it was
beefy
January because you're wearing a long sleeve shirt in June in Texas.
because I just feel comfortable wearing it. Don't at me, bro.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay.
it's a decent sized week, at least for me. I think I have like 16 books, whereas you have like
21.
you have the beefy haul. So
Yes.
let's just kick it off. Let's
It's
get
because
into
you
it,
hate
'cause
independent books.
That's
No,
not
I
true.
don't.
Anyway, continue. Kick us off, Nate.
All right, we are super totally excited for Heroes Reborn number 6. Actually, this issue doesn't look too bad. This is the Wonder Woman and Asgardian amalgamation.
Her name is Power Princess, by the way.
Power Princess. She's an Asgardian, but she's also Wonder Woman. She has a chain lasso of truth. I don't know. The art in it looks pretty good, and I like the. Damn, I still can't remember his name. The bad guy. The bad guy looks cool. He's a mashup
cool.
of two characters, but I can't remember what they are.
Also, I got the RB Silva Stormbreakers variant where she's fighting She-Hulk. Pretty cool. I like that too.
Oh,
So
nice.
I'm glad I picked that up. Continuing the Heroes Reborn
Yes.
theme, I bought the two tie-ins that remains to be seen if we'll actually review them on the show, but I got Night Gwen number 1 and the Squadron Savage number 1. So
The Squadron
yeah.
what?
Savage.
Oh.
That's what it says right there. Savage.
Okay, yeah. I got it.
Savage.
Totally.
Savage.
Okay, yeah. Mhm.
Anyway, yeah, so we'll see. I'll read these. If they make it on the show, they do. If they don't, then they don't. So we'll just have to wait and see.
Really? I thought if they wouldn't, they would.
No, they wouldn't. They would. They would. They wouldn't. I don't know, dude.
Okay. Who knows anymore? All right, after that, we are going to jump into a couple of Hellfire Gala issues. First one is Excalibur 21, Teeny Howard. This is the more tie-in-esque, not central main storyline, but I think we're off to a great start. The first 3 issues were really solid. Each one felt like it made total sense with each of the characters. We have our normal writers on their own books, keeping the voices consistent. So I think we'll probably have another great issue here with Teeny.
No doubt. And I feel like we haven't read this book in forever, so I'm really looking forward to it.
It does feel that way.
After that, we've got X-Men 21. This is the last issue, the final issue in Hickman's X-Men run.
Yeah.
Loving the cover. Excited to see what happens in this book. This is one of the red outlined issues that supposedly something massive is going to happen in this book, so we'll have to wait and see. I'm sad to see it end.
I don't know if
but
you
I'm
can see
also-
it. Oh, I'm sorry, but I was just going to point out, here's a cameo of George R.R. Martin
In the book.
in the book, yeah.
Nice. Either way, I'm excited for this book. I'm sad to see it end, but then we get, the Inferno stuff, and we get
Who knows after that, too.
Gary's stuff. Yeah, we don't know. Like, we're the future is bright for X-Men. For all the haters out there that are like, oh, it's over and he's leaving. Shut up.
Get out of here.
Get out of my face.
Bye. And then we have our third X-Men book, but this is not a Hellfire Gala tie-in.
Nope.
No little sticker on this one. This is Children of the Atom number 4. And Vita, my best friend, please let me know what's going on.
Move it. Yeah,
Let's do it. Let's.
Whoa.
Oh my God! Don't do that.
Oh my. Oh my god.
I hate when he does this. I hope that we find out what's up with these kids. That's it.
Highly doubt it. Next up, we have Spider-Man, Spider Shadow from Chip Zdarsky, the What If cover of the week. Yes, and
Phil Noto, man, does not miss.
I am going to go ahead and say that this is my preemptive pick of the week. So there you go. We'll see what happens. Let's see who else Peter Piker kills in this this book, because he's been killing a lot of people. So
yeah. After that, still in the Marvel realm, we have Iron Man number 9. We are in our long-standing Korvac overarching story arc. But we've kind of got the team split up. We have Iron Man on this random planet that we don't know about, and then we have the team just narrowly escaping away from Korvac. The last issue that we got had some like really hardcore existential conversations between like Gargoyle and or whatever his name is, the Toad and Ben Reilly. Is that his name? So
no, I don't know.
The Scarlet Spider.
Scarlet Spider, yeah.
And Misty Knight. So yeah, I think for a person that is not into Iron Man very much, and only picked this up I think after you were about 4 issues into it before I finally was like, okay, I'll pick it up. This is really good.
Yeah.
So, shout out to Christopher Cantwell for writing a badass story.
Hell yeah. After that, we got Strange Academy number 11, Who Shattered Toth.
No.
Uh-oh.
He just got a girlfriend, man.
Literally just got a girlfriend. Again, what? Oh, shit. Sweet. Super cool character in there that you're going to hate, but I love. I am excited for that. That's all I'm going to say about that book.
Next up, we only have 1 issue of Bounty Hunters this week, of War of the Bounty Hunters, which I thought was strange. But we have Star Wars War of the Bounty Hunters number 13. This event so far has been freaking amazing, so I expect nothing less from this issue.
Nice.
After that is all of our Marvel books. That is a lot of Marvel books.
Let's get into that DC, yo.
After that, we are going to the number 1. It's already the pick of the week. It's already the cover of the week. It's already the everything of ever. I've been looking forward to this since December of 2019. It is Far Sector number 12. Final issue in N.K. Jemisin and Jamal Campbell's masterpiece. I am so excited to read this, and I am going to be a man of my word. I will not be reading issue 12 until I reread issue 1 through 11 so that I can read 12 with the absolute clearest mind of this story, because the bastards at DC made this a every other month release for the past 4 issues, and what the hell.
Will you have read all of these before Sunday?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm starting tonight.
All right.
Okay.
All right, after that, we've got Detective Comics 1037. We're continuing the, I guess, Mr. Worth, or I can't remember. We've got, we don't know if we got zombies or not, but I'm really digging it. Don't look at my face and be like, he doesn't really like this. No, it's really good. I just can't remember what the hell happened because we've been reading so many comics. But that being said,
there's also just there's a lot going on in the world of Batman right now. Between this and the actual Batman title,
there's just a lot going on. But I appreciate it. So, cannot wait to read this. I have, Tiny Onion is great. It's amazing. But then this is also a nice, a nice book. So I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah. Also, some of the backup stories in the DC books have been kind of hit or miss. I've really enjoyed the Huntress backup issues so far.
Right.
So
yeah,
I'm glad to get another one of those.
No doubt.
Speaking of the man, the myth, the legend, the beautiful bastard himself, Tiny Onion.
Tiny Onion.
We've got the Joker number 4.
Oof.
This is his. Oh well. I was going to say this is his strongest superhero book, but he's only got 2, so I mean, but this is a great book. It is, again, it is a, what do you call it? When you misdirection book. This is a Jim Gordon book. This is not a Joker book, but, or at least the first 3 issues were certainly a Jim Gordon book. Yeah. But now we have the 2 men in the same room, and it seems like they're going to have to fight for their lives together, which of course they are. So let's see how that happens.
Hell yeah. After that, we've got Batman the Detective number 3. Batman is in London. He's trying to figure out why there is a group of other people that are killing off the people that he saved throughout his life. I have been enjoying this. I know some people are kind of wishy-washy on it, but it's fun. And again, I am here for it. I'm here for Batman. I'm here for all the Batman. So,
This is the one that's the like older.
yeah, it's
Bruce
more
Wayne?
like Frank Miller-ish esque Batman. You know, he's older, he's really wise, but he's not as like fine-tuned in his body. His reflexes aren't all there.
Have they confirmed or made any sort of like official tie-in that it's like the same?
I don't. I think it's a very Elseworld. I believe it's an Elseworld story. But
Well, it's for sure an Elseworlds story, but I just wasn't sure if like this is the exact same Batman as the Dark Knight Returns.
I don't know. I'm not that knowledgeable in that department.
I'm not either. So
Next up, we've got Future State Gotham number 2. Checking right now. Yep, still black and white. So this is still a very manga-esque.
I forgot about that.
Manga-esque issue. The last issue, Red Hood got jumped by the Bat family, and they're like, family meeting. So we'll see where it goes. I will say I flipped through this book, and one of the pages that I pulled up to you, and I don't know if this is part of the comic or not, but it shows Batgirl just kicking ass, and it looks really cool. So,
nice.
We'll see if this makes it. The first issue did, but it might be in our honorable mentions. So we'll have to wait and see.
It's got a badass Simone DeMio cover, or however you say his name. But.
Yep. I love it, too. It's really good.
After that, we are going to round out our DC books with the other master, Chip Zdarsky's Justice League Last Ride number 2.
So good.
I am very pleased at how involved the Green Lanterns are in that first issue.
Yeah.
Like they're not like the central focal point, but them and wanting to establish a new OA and all that kind of crazy stuff is like the main propelling of the story. So, this is also like an Elseworlds, in the future story. This is supposed to be the last time that the Justice League ever fight together. So,
Yeah, no doubt.
I don't know that we're necessarily going to get a nice happy ending on this one.
Also, the artwork in this book was a nice little surprise. I wasn't expecting the artwork to be as good as it is in this book. So if you're not reading this and you're into Justice League, I highly recommend picking this up.
Yeah, it's Chip too, man. You can't go wrong with Chip Zdarsky.
Not at all. All right. We round off our DC and we jump into our Indopensants. And we're going to kick it off with Images Geiger number 3. Second issue was a lot better than the first. We both felt like the first issue was kind of and the second issue was like, okay, all right, we're kind of moving along here. And so hopefully we continue the high in issue 3. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I'm interested to talk to Jacob at the shop because he was very much the opposite. He liked issue number 1 a lot and really disliked issue 2.
Yeah,
so
interesting.
There's obviously a very different style between issue 1 and issue 2. So I'm curious to see what Jeff Johns follows, what his pattern is.
Yeah, for sure.
Our second Image book is a book that I picked up on a whim. I added it to my pool like 2 months ago and then forgot about it. This is Cherry Blackbird, volume number 1, Drug, Satan, Death, Witch.
Whoa.
And it's also in a poly bag. I don't know why. It doesn't have like a card or anything with it, but I think this is about, if I remember correctly, I could be totally wrong, but I think this is about a musician and she like signs a deal with the devil. Obviously, we got the pentagram back there, and he's coming to collect her soul. And at the last minute, she's like, "No, fuck you, I'm gonna fight." And so she does. But I don't.
Maybe it's in
remember
a poly
exactly
bag because it's trying to keep the demons inside the book.
Oh yeah. So once I open this, the demons will come out.
Exorcise the demons.
Well, that is our 2 Image books this week. We also have a nice little haul of Boom books because we love Boom. Our first Boom book is Eve number 2. I liked the first issue. I thought it was pretty good.
I didn't.
You hated it because you didn't pick up number 2. So
I absolutely hated it.
I think you were saying particularly mean things about the creators, about how the artist can't draw at all and the writer doesn't even know English. And I was like,
100%.
that's
That's
really
exactly
mean.
what I said.
It's a mean thing to say.
Yep, sure did.
We've got Eve that is in some type of post-apocalyptic setting with a anthropomorphic teddy bear
robot
following her around. That's the anthropomorphic part. And we've got like a flooded Manhattan because you can barely see the Statue of Liberty holding the flame above the water. So we honestly didn't get a lot. We got a lot of like eerie setup, but we didn't get a lot of set in motion. This is just a 6-issue mini, so I imagine this will move pretty quickly.
Faux show.
After that, we have another Boom book that you poo-pooed on, and I don't know if I blame you for it. That is Proctor Valley Road number 4.
I genuinely poo-pooed on that one. I didn't genuinely poop on Eevee. That was all make
true.
believe.
Yeah, sorry, that was all make believe.
Proctor Valley, though, I was not about.
Proctor Valley, I got 3 issues in before I said, I don't know about this. And I was like, it's just a 6-issue, and I hate incomplete things, especially on such short runs. So I went ahead and picked up issue 4. I highly doubt you see this on the review, maybe in the honorable mentions. But.
Yep. All right. My last book for the week is another Boom book, and that is Wind, number 7 from Tiny Onion.
Ooh, man.
Always a beefy book. I love it. This book is amazing. If you're not reading Wind right now, you should be. There's a collected of the first arc, and this is only the second issue into the second arc. So, highly recommend it. Go pick it up. It's really fun. Last we saw our heroes, they were about to get shot by a missile from a submarine underwater. So, we've got a nice Jaws homage here on the cover, which I really like. But again, Tiny Onion, you can't go wrong. Me and Nate have recently realized that he's one of our top writers in the comic book industry right now, and so now it's kind of like Boom books. I think we're just going to be picking up Tiny Onion books no matter what.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I would say that if this doesn't seem like it is your style, if you look at it and you look at the art and you're like, I don't know if that's really my style, or you read a synopsis of the story, I'm telling you, if you enjoy Tinian books, if you have enjoyed any Tinian writing whatsoever, you will enjoy this. I slept on it for way too long. I finally bought the hardcover when it came out, read it all in one sitting, and yelled at James for not being more persistent about making me pick it up. Are you
fucking kidding me? I told you.
That's what I'm saying.
Literally,
you did, but just you should have told me like 5 times a day instead of like
bullshit.
2 times a day.
Bullshit. I don't agree with that. I literally every show was like, if you're not reading this, you should be. If you're not reading this, you should. And then you picked up the collected, and now you're like, oh my god, it's the best thing ever.
Yeah, and Ron had one more issue number 1 hidden on his like new comic book racks while I was flipping through trying to find issue 6, and I was like, oh, I will take this. Thank you very much.
I literally told you about it, right? And then
you're gonna flex on me. Great, cool.
Yeah, hold on. Let me flex here. I told you about it so bad that I have a 9.8 CGC graded signed by Tiny Onion number 1 cover A. And I remember saying, you're like, I don't want to read that book. And now look at you. You're just...
I know. It's so good.
Freaking Google Gaga over it. Told you.
All right. Our final book of the week, not a Boom book. It is a AWA Upshot book. This is Marjorie Finnegan, Temporal Criminal, Garth Ennis book. This was also a book I picked up last month just completely on a whim. It was a number 1. Garth Ennis has a reputation for being kind of crass and violent, and I was like, yeah, I'm kind of in the mood for that. And the first issue was entertaining. I remember being entertained. I don't remember what happened. I remember there was a part of her going into ancient Egypt and like posing as the slave of a pharaoh, and they were like, yes, and now we sacrifice the slaves to be buried with the pharaoh, and she's like, yeah, that's not gonna happen, and she like busts out a sword and like fights people, and it was really cool. And then she goes back to her like interdimensional house. It kind of reminded me of the Celestial Head Nowhere in the Marvel.
Are you describing the number 1 that you've already read, or
yes, yeah, actually, so I do remember what happened.
Okay.
And then like her sister or something shows up and is like, you've been fucking up time again, and I told you not to, and so now we're gonna fight. So I think she's gonna fight her sister, or she's gonna fight Death. I don't know. Death's trying to solve a Rubik's cube. Anyway, that's it. That's done.
You done fucked up. All right. Well,
you done goofed.
That's our hauls for June.
Look at
9th.
Look at that beefy haul.
So beefy. And now we're going to kick into the other part of our show where we talk about the stuff that we picked up that wasn't necessarily part of the new haul, but just new things that we've added to our collection.
Mm-hmm.
You go first.
Okay, so I'm going to do mine in 2 sections, but not
Okay.
with any sort of relevance to each other.
Okay.
So the first things I'm going to show you are just a couple of variants that I picked up this week. Obviously, you saw me gushing over Far Sector, so I had to pick up the B cover. It's a nice thing. I think I'm only missing the Far Sector #1 second print is the only book I am missing to have a complete absolute collection. So,
Oh, shit.
Yes, very excited about that. I also picked up this Noctera #4 cover C. Cover B was the really awesome Jenny Frison variant. I didn't see that they had this last week, and then I went to the shop today and saw it there, and I was like, hey, that's mine.
That's fine. Give me.
Also, our shop missed their DC books super late. That's why we didn't get to read Nice House on the Lake until like Saturday. But today they had all of their copies, in which Ron is a genius, and he had plenty of copies because he believed in this book. But he also had the B cover of Nice House on the Lake. One of the nice cardstock variants. And this, I would almost call this a spoiler variant. It's not, and if you don't know what's going on, but it also kind of is. It's basically an indirect translation of when he gets hit in the face.
I might have to go pick that up.
Yes, you might. I also picked up 2 collected editions. The first is Olympia from Image Comics. This is by Kurt Pyers and Tony Pyers, Alex Diotto, D. Kunefi, and Micah Myers. I am not familiar with any of these creators. However, I was hanging out with a couple of fellow YouTuber creators. That would be Comics Will Break Your Heart and The Comics Girl. They do a Sunday afternoon comic haul, comic review channel. And I thought, what better way to get ready for my show than to watch their show? And it was really fun, really entertaining. And they were gushing galore over this book, talking about how awesome it was. It's basically like a fan homage to Jack Kirby. And basically a Thor-like character comes down to Earth, encounters a boy, and then like he stops moving or something. And they find out that the writer that's writing his story has stopped. And so this Thor character and the boy have to go find the writer to make him finish the story so that the guy can get back to where he's from. They explained it and were giggly and excited about it the whole time. I was like, yes, I need to check this out. So
That sounds awesome.
I bought it right away, Olympia. And then the last thing for my first segment is you heard me go on and on last week if you watched our previous haul about Heroes Reborn issue 4 with the Dr. Spectre?
Spectrum.
Dr. Spectre. Doesn't matter. The art was by James Stocco, and I loved it. I read it, and I was like, oh my god, I need this. I need all this. I need everything he's ever done, ever, forever, right now. Luckily, my shop had this amazing oversized collected edition. And when I say oversized, I mean oversized. Here is the House of X Powers of 10 OHC, and you can see how much bigger it is than that. Can't you tell? So much
Totally.
bigger. So this is printed by Dark Horse, and this is the art and unpublished comics of James Stocco.
Nice.
I can't remember, but
Stocco.
it is so gorgeous. It is insane.
Nice.
Oh, it's so good. So, I am beyond excited that I found this. And there we go. That's my first part of my haul.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to show off. I didn't really buy anything, but you gave me my birthday present.
It was definitely only like 10 days late.
That's okay. So I'm just going to show off what you got me. So first up, we have Marvel Team Up Spider-Man and Daredevil number 141. So you gave me some insight to this issue. So this issue came out as the same time as ASM 242? 252.
52.
Which is the first appearance of the symbiote Spider-Man suit in that comic and in this one. So both of those issues came out at the same time. So technically, this is the second appearance also.
Yes.
So that's pretty fucking cool. All right, so after that, I got Batman. You got me Batman Black and White number 6 with a James Herron story from Ultra Mega, and I am absolutely in love with his writing and imagery and his artistry, his drawings, his art style.
That's the one.
Jesus Christ.
Artistry, I believe, is what you were looking for.
Artistry. Either way, I'm super stoked about that. I can't wait to read this. So you got me this. And then you also got me 2 trades, the next 2 books in Headlopper. So 2 and 3. I haven't finished one yet. I'm very close, and I'm super stoked to read this. These are just freaking beautiful. And, I explained it to you. I think Headlopper, I feel like, is Adventure Time on crack. So
Nice.
super stoked about that. So thank you very much for the birthday gifts.
You're
That
welcome.
is my other haul.
Yes.
So what do you got?
The other thing is down here. Let me pick it up, please. Just
Uh-oh.
one moment. Oh, God. Okay, don't look.
Oh my God.
Okay, so this I wasn't expecting to come in this week. I was expecting to come in next week, but it is here now. Someone is on. So I'm a part of this really interesting Facebook group that I really enjoy, called Unbound. It is a group of people that create their own collected editions. They buy single issues and make their own hardcovers, or sometimes even soft covers, or oversized hardcovers, omnibus, whatever. They make their own collected editions out of singles or trades. And this guy was moving out of the state and was trying to sell these, and no one bought them. And he posted them 3 times before he put up there a price that I just couldn't refuse because
Couldn't pass it.
couldn't do it. So this is Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo's Batman run from the New 52, the complete run. So it is I have 2 volumes, and then he also had all of the issues, the single issues collected for a volume number 3, including the like oversized trade style Batman Last Night on Earth, which is the last thing that they did. So this is all 59 issues or whatever.
Damn.
So this first volume right here of Batman by Snyder and Capullo. As you can see, it's fully printed, matte cover. It's really, really nice. It's got a nice spine on it, volume 1. And it's all Smith sewn, so it lays flat. It is really beautiful. The thing that I really enjoyed is he left all of the really cool like covers here. So like this one for Death in the Family has a cover that has a little movable mask. So it has Joker's face, and then you move it, and behind it is Batman's face.
Oh.
And he left all that in here. So there's a extra long fold out cover that he left in there as well. That they specifically made sure that it wasn't bound inside, so it can still fold out. Super crazy. So that was volume 1. Volume 2 here, printed Batman. There you go. Number 1.
Ooh.
Number 2. I think they just look so great together. So that's like that's the first 42 issues, including the entire event of Death in the Family, and then here are the rest of the issues, 41 through 52.
Wow.
I'm not even going to show them all, but as you can see, with the 3 extra large Last Night on Earth in the end. So he made me promise to eventually bind these 3 with the same format. He provided me even with the PDF files for sending to the bindery. So I'm going to eventually do that as well.
That's fucking cool.
So now I have the entire Snyder Capullo New 52 Batman run that I am very excited to read, because I haven't read it yet. I've only read the first trade's worth.
That's badass.
That's it.
That's it for you. I've got one more thing, but really not, and it's to tell you that we're trying to hit 250 subscribers, and we're so close. We're so close. As of recording this video right now, we're at 235 subscribers, so we only need 15 more, right?
Yes.
15 more. We only need 15 more subscribers, and when we hit 15 subscribers, when we get 250 subscribers, when we hit 15 more, we're giving away this 9.8 CGC graded Batman Who Laughs Dark Knights metal tie-in. So help us out, hit that bell, hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and join us this Sunday at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time here on YouTube, where we live stream our hauls for this week. And I also heard that Nate's thinking about giving something away live that show.
Oh, yes.
So we'll figure that out.
If we hit 250 subscribers
Okay.
Before the show ends, I will give something away live on the show.
Whoa.
To someone in chat.
In chat. So you have to be watching us.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be commenting in chat so that you can enter, so that we can put your name in a random name generator. And then we'll give away something. And last time, what did we give away? We gave away a slab. We gave away a 9.8 slab.
Mm-hmm.
Just gave it away. So
Long shot saves the Marvel Universe.
yeah, like it's you can't even fathom how invaluable that is.
It won't be a slab this time. I'll go ahead and let you know that now.
Anyway, like we said, thanks for joining, guys. Join us this Sunday at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, give us a like, and as always, read more comics. Later, fam.